Marketing. Does the sound of that word overwhelm you? If you're a solopreneur, micro business owner, you are probably overwhelmed by the idea of marketing. That is what people come up to me and say. They are either trying to do all the things or they post on the gram and hope for the best. You are not alone, and I'm here to clear it up. Hi, my name is Jen Prohaska. I'm a message strategist and copywriter, and this is Right Marketing TV, a video podcast for normal people trying to grow their business. Good marketing starts with good messaging, and we're going to upgrade yours to first class. Welcome to my first episode. It is January of 2026 when I'm recording this. So if you are watching or listening years later, it means I didn't give up. And half of the battle of being an entrepreneur is just not giving up. One of the places that people get the most stuck is marketing. So here are 3 things that you need to know about marketing. 1, the word is a very broad term. Marketing is like saying transportation. Transportation covers everybody from the baggage handler to the pilot flying the plane. Everybody's important, but 2 completely different skill sets, 2 completely different avenues. Marketing is very similar. There are many aspects and tried and true foundational elements, which is what I teach, that can help increase the likelihood of your success. So I'm going to break down everything. I'm going to break down what is marketing. Usually people are talking about the promotion part of it. How do you get your name out there? But there are other aspects. I will focus on the tried and true foundational brand messaging elements that will increase the likelihood of your success. Which brings me to the second point. And if you take away only one thing, this is it. There are no guarantees when it comes to marketing. And I'm sure you've seen the programs out there that promise this and guarantee that. And you know what I say to those? Here, you will get expert guidance, not influencer guidance. It's part of the reason why I started this podcast. I got tired of hearing all the stories of solopreneurs spending their hard-earned money on programs that quote unquote don't work. And they didn't work because they didn't start out with the basics. So you can get those here. The third thing, and I've already said it and I will say it again and I will repeat it often, good marketing starts with good messaging and all of the research that goes into it. So what can you expect from Right Marketing TV? The purpose of this podcast is to empower you. You're already inspired. You've either started a business or you've got a business idea. You're inspired, but inspiration only gets you so far. In my experience, it's actually very fleeting. I want to give you insights, tools, skills that you can actually put to use. So each episode will aim to empower you. The second thing is I stay in my lane. I am a copywriter. I know messaging, specifically brand messaging, brand voice, website writing, but when it comes to other aspects, I will bring in other experts. So remember earlier when I said that marketing is a broad term, like transportation. So when we start talking email marketing, I'm going to bring in email marketing specialists because that's what they do all day. And these technologies, especially with the introduction of AI, are changing. Not constantly, but pretty quickly. So I will always bring in people who know more than I do to make sure that we are getting the most up-to-date, most effective information possible. Also, some real talk. I'm a business owner myself. It is very difficult to write for yourself, to write for your own business. I tell people all the time, there are copywriters who only write for other copywriters. Like that's their ideal client because it's so difficult for us to promote ourselves. So along the way, I will share my successes and I will also share my failures, of which there are probably more, perfectly transparent. We are also going to talk about balancing life and business when it's appropriate. You know, if you're a parent of children, a caretaker, if you have hobbies that take up a lot of time, God bless you. We're going to talk about how to manage all of that, right? Mindset does play a role when you're marketing on behalf of your business. Last thing is all are welcome here. Okay, so what is next? Well, first of all, again, thank you for being here. Thanks for listening to my first episode. I will aim to keep these fairly short because you're a solopreneur and part of balance is getting information quickly. So that is another thing that you can expect from me. I have some tried and true brand foundational elements that I really want to teach you, but I also want to know what is on your mind. What do you need help with? When you think marketing, where are you getting stuck? If you are watching here on YouTube, drop some insights into the comments. If you're listening on audio, you can go to the show notes where my contact information is, or email me at Jen, Jenn, at Write, WRITE, marketingtv.com. I always want your input. So that is the only way that I can make sure that I am actually empowering you, if I know what you need and when you need it. So that is all for the first episode of Write Marketing TV. And remember, here you will get tried and true advice on finding clients, connecting with them, writing for them, and everything will be expert-led. No influencers, only experts.